who the text says was a mighty hunter before the Lord. Some scholars think this means he was challenging God's authority rather than honoring it. He builds cities, including Babylon, which becomes significant later. This sets up the next major drama that unfolds in chapter 11. Now, here's where the story takes a turn that absolutely nobody saw coming. Instead of spreading out across the earth like God commanded, humanity decides to stick together in one location called Shinar. They come up with this brilliant plan to build a city with a tower that reaches into the heavens so they can make a name for themselves and avoid being scattered. On the surface, this sounds like a reasonable urban planning project, right? But underneath this construction project is pure rebellion against God's command. They were supposed to spread out and fill the earth, but instead they're clustering together. They want to build something that reaches heaven, which sounds like they're trying to access God's realm on their own terms. And they explicitly state their motivation is to make a name for themselves. This isn't about architecture, it's about autonomy. Humanity is basically saying, we don't need God. We can build our own way to significance. We can create our own legacy and reach heaven through our own efforts. It's the same pride that got Adam and Eve kicked out of Eden showing up in a different form. It's the same vibe today. The Tower of Babel represents every human attempt to find meaning, purpose, and connection to the divine through our own achievements rather than through relationship with God, whether it's chasing followers, stacking money, or climbing the corporate ladder. We're still trying to build towers. We want to make a name for ourselves and prove we don't need God. But God sees what's happening, and his response is absolutely brilliant.